Morning. Good morning,
Good
Leanne.
morning,
Sean.
Kathy. I'm on hold right now with waiting on someone to come back, but I thought I'd jump on
Okay.
quick here. I'm going to mute myself out since she'll be coming right back here in a minute.
Okay. Hey, Leanne. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing good. We're going to get started. Jeff will be here in a little bit. He got tied up, so hopefully we'll get a few more people. But so do you have any questions or anything you're dealing with or any of those things that you want to talk about today?
No, not at the moment. I'm working on my funnels right now. I got
Awesome.
a real estate page set up for Facebook last night.
Okay. You getting the cash cow set up for generating
Yes,
leads?
correct.
Fantastic.
That is
That's-
awesome.
I'm
Congrats.
trying to get motivated.
That's awesome.
I broke my foot about a month ago, so I've been
Oh,
working from
shoot.
home, and I've been really just hard to get around because I wasn't able to put any weight on it.
You
Yeah.
mind me asking, how'd you break your foot?
You
Leanne?
walk into a filing cabinet and I had on slide-on shoes and my foot went sideways and just kept on slipping
Hey.
and I fell.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So what do you just come walking around with like a boot?
Yeah, I got a boot on.
I got you.
Oh, my
How long
goodness.
you got to do that?
I don't know yet. I've been doing it right now for, I think today's a month. That happened on the 13th. And then, my last physical therapy appointment is Friday. And then I go back to the doctor. So
Wow.
we'll see what they say. But it's still a little swollen, but it's still like purple too. You know, my toes and some of my side of my foot is still sort of discolored.
Oof.
You did it up good, sounds like.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't have to have surgery, so that's good.
That's a blessing for
Yeah.
sure. Well, hope you get better quickly on that. But
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. Cher, Melanie, how are y'all today?
From allergies.
Oh, fun.
Oh yeah, but it's all good.
I've been dealing with some cold, or I feel like I'm finally getting over it. But this weather changing here in Nashville, we were like, I don't know, it was like 20 degrees the other night. It was like 30, 32 for the high, and Saturday it's going to be 70 again. So it's just crazy weather.
Here in North Texas. Yep.
Crazy weather we're getting.
That's how it is here too. It was 28 degrees the other night.
Yeah, it's cold. Cold.
71 today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's much nicer here today too. We're not quite 70, but for sure. Well, Melanie, how are you doing? And Yvette?
Morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm doing great. I'm getting over a cold left over from my trip that I took a while ago, but basically I'm great. So
Awesome.
everything's
How are
fine.
your funnels coming along?
Slowly since I've been under the weather, but I'm going to get there. I'm super excited about the program, so it's going to work out.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Yvette from Puerto Rico.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yvette.
I'm also under the weather, but I'm still working no matter what.
Goodness gracious. That's what we realtors do. Keep going no matter what.
Yep. But
Keep
that's
on
good.
rolling. Yeah, that's good.
It's a blessing that we can work from our homes. That's a pure blessing. I think it's the greatest thing ever.
Yes,
So-
it is a blessing. I agree for sure. Well, today, as all y'all know, I believe, is our Connect to Collaborate. And this is really for y'all. It's to, come with questions, come with anything you're dealing with, anything. It's an open forum. And we just want to help you with, what you've got going on, how, what questions you have, anything that we can help you with. Has anybody got anything that they came wanting to specifically talk about to start with?
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Yvette.
Yeah, I wanted to see if somebody could help me because I've been under the weather. I need a new spreadsheet, Excel, to put in all my clients. I had one and it disappeared, so I got really stressed out. So I have to start over again. So that's, I don't know if somebody could just send me, I think Mr. Golden sent me like that, but I have to go through, but I haven't been that well, so I haven't had chance. But if somebody could just,
Did you say Eric sent you one? And is that the one you lost?
yeah, somehow I started filling it out with my clients and then poof, it disappeared. Yep. And I'm like, wow, you know how it is.
Well, I don't have one, and I don't think Jeff does either. I don't, we'll ask Sean when he comes back.
No, Eric,
Sean.
I think Eric Golden, is that his?
Yeah,
I think
Eric Golden. Yeah. Worst case, I can reach back out to him and see if he'll resend what he sent to you. Put your email in the chat, if you will. I think Sean just recently started. So when he pops in, we'll ask him. I think he recently just started working some things from an Excel sheet. So we'll ask him when he pops in. But if not, I'll reach out to Eric after we're finished here and see if he'll send that back out to you, whatever it was he sent you. So put your email here, so I can have that to send to, for him to send to you.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anybody else? How are y'all seeing business right now? What are y'all seeing in your marketplaces? Is it picked up? Has it been going? If y'all had a, good third quarter?
Here in Puerto Rico, for some, it's been okay. For others, not so okay. It's a little hard. There's not that much property for low income. The majority of the property now, it seems like it's for high income. It's totally changed around when I came back from living in the States, totally different. Eye opener. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a different market there. How about anybody else? Melanie, how's yours going since you've gotten back? You got some things in your hopper?
I've got a really good buyer that I've been trying to find her something for almost a year, and there's just so little inventory here. She can go up to $1.1 million. She's got cash, and honest to goodness, it's not her being picky. There's just nothing for her. She wants country property, and anyway, so what I'm seeing here is just a real lack of inventory all across the board.
Yeah,
there is. So, but this too shall pass, right?
That's right. It will.
Yeah.
It will.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Well, we had a couple others popping on. Chrissy, Paul. Who was that?
I'm in Colorado, and what I have found interesting is I have a couple buyers under contract. Sellers are all bringing money to the table.
Oh, geez.
So that's it's been a lot lately.
Wow.
To the point that the listing and I, sorry, my dog is very excited. Both the listing agent and I lowered our commissions to what I've never lowered it before, just to help the seller out.
Yikes. How long had they been in their house?
It's been quite interesting. That's so one seller, I think both of them, not very long, probably, long enough that you would hope, but I think one of them that I really lowered my commission on, 21, if I remember really. Quite interesting, but I think
when did they buy? You kind of cut out there. When
21.
did they buy? 21. Yeah. Right at the height of the market.
21.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah.
I also, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think people that bought in that 21, 22 timeframe when it was just crazy market, if they're having to sell now, unless they put a bunch down and don't, and have a lot of equity, that we're going to see more and more of that. So, are they, I guess there's situations that they just had to sell for them to choose to sell and bring money to the table.
Yeah, I know one in particular, is a service that is getting relocated, restationed, so has to sell. And the other one, I mean, I probably would have advised my clients to rent it out, but if I was the listing agent. But the other one, the property's vacant already. So interesting. And then I had another one a couple months ago that just wanted to leave and had to bring like 30,000 to the table. That was interesting.
That's tough.
But yeah, I was going to ask on here, I have one of my buyers under contract is a VA loan, and we asked for several things, an inspection. One of those things, well, two of those things being now we're Colorado, so I realize everybody's different, but VA loans shouldn't be too different. We asked there were no smoke detectors or CO detectors in the house at all. So we asked for those to be put in, as well as missing and some needed tightening. The seller dropped off for their inspection resolution. They're like, oh, here's all of your smoke detectors to put wherever you want. I asked for them to be installed up per code. They left them all on the kitchen counter. Here, we bought them for you, put them wherever you want. And we won't be tightening or installing handrails. And I was like, well, I told the listing agent, well, this is going to come back in VA appraisal inspection. But I just got the appraisal back this morning and it's saying as is. So I was just wondering if anybody has feedback on, I'm surprised that the VA inspector is not requiring those smoke detectors to be installed or the handrails to be installed. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
I do, but who else does?
So, on that one, I have a couple closings this summer and one in September that the appraisers didn't even step foot in the house. Some banks aren't requiring the appraisers to even go to the property.
For
So
VA though?
these were FHA ones, and the bank didn't.
Interesting.
It was really weird because I thought for sure that they would go, and I called the bank or the lender, and they're like, "Oh no, they did it online with something because the price they knew would appraise." I mean, I don't know. It was just really weird. Caught me off guard.
I have a personal appraiser that I use, and from time to time, just to get my CMAs in lock. And he did the same thing. It was funny. He said, "Yeah, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and all these people now approve what they call desk appraisals."
Yeah.
And I was like going, "What?" And I mean, this is a $2 million house, And I'm like, "Dude, I'd really like you to go out there." He's "Oh, but it's free." And I was like, "Okay, well, that's nice, but I'd really like to come with credibility." I mean, just saying that a guy looked you up online and did the same kind of comps that I'm going to do, and he calls it a desk appraisal. I was just pretty shocked with that.
Yeah, I've had that happen twice this year as well, where they're assuming we're under contract for so under what they would assume value, and they only charge $175 for those ones as opposed to $650 to $850. But I just thought for VA, they were double checking for VA.
Well, they usually are with VA, the government loans, VA, the FHA, those type things, they typically do like go inside. So, there's no way of knowing unless you just ask, I guess, on that deal. Did he go in and look at him or not?
Okay.
But, I guess my thoughts are on the inspection contingency. I guess you're past your time on that, correct? And
we agreed to a resolution. We signed our resolution, our inspection resolution.
Did that have in there that they were going to install them?
No, we agreed with our inspection resolution that yes, my client will install them if needed. We just both assumed, because this is not his first VA purchase either. He and I both assumed that the VA appraiser is gonna flag it.
Yeah.
And
Well, obviously, since that didn't happen and your buyer has,
which he'll understand
Yeah,
that he has
yeah,
to now, but I
yeah.
just was kind of shocked by.
Well, and it's just a good thought, to bring up here for other people that are dealing with VA loans, right? From time to time and even FHA, like Kimberly had mentioned, we're seeing some little bit of different activity with these appraisers than maybe in past, right? If they're not going in always, I've been hearing some talk over the last few weeks about a lot of them not even appraising, for what the contract is. And so, it's just things for us to be aware of. And, just like in your situation, is it Ryan or Ryan?
That's right. That's Ryan.
Brian, it's just like in your situation, it's like, okay, so now we know that's happened once, like we need to next client, we'll make sure that we resolve on the inspection contingency, what we want, right? And not hope and assume that the appraiser is going to cover it. But, to your point, I'm a little surprised as well. That they didn't have that in there. But you and I know, like we all know, every appraiser is different, just like every realtor is different.
100%.
And so some appraisers are great and thorough, and some are, not that great and don't do a thorough job.
Right. I remember during COVID, they were just doing drive-by appraisals.
Yeah. 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 So,
Wow.
Man, that kind of stinks. And depending, on what relationship you have, like, there's been times that I've paid for stuff for, my clients, right? It's like, you know what? I know you're trying to get out of town and, you're moving away, you've got deployed or whatever's going on with him, the service situation. Like, let me just pay for, a contractor come in here and put these in for you. So, he's actually buying it though, right? So,
yeah, correct. But
so
still, I'm still with you on that.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe just do that for a housewarming gift for him, potentially, there's that angle too. So, yeah. Yep, that sort of stinks. But again, I'm glad you brought it up because it's just good for us to hear that story, just to know, right? We can't always just count on the appraisers, like, to mark the things that standardly used to be marked.
Right.
Obviously. Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I have a question. Something that I'm going to be dealing with after this today. We got a noon appointment. So there was a listing. It's been on the market for a year. I had sent it to some buyers. Said it was like the perfect place. I showed them another one. We had just a property specific buyer's agency agreement for that specific property. And, at that showing, I said, let's look at this other one. I didn't get back with them, and they texted me yesterday. They were driving by, and the owner of this property was out in the yard. And so they stopped to talk to him. And the guy gave him a tour of the house. Well, come to find out that the original listing agent has it withdrawn off the market. So the seller withdrew it off the market. I'm friends with the listing agent, so I'm kind of I don't know what to do. So they texted me yesterday. I said, well, who showed it to you? And they said, well, they told me the story of what happened. And I said, well, he was listed with Chris. So, what happened? She goes, I don't know. It's off the market. And she doesn't know whether they have another agent that's involved or not. So I have an appointment with them this afternoon. Because we're trying to find
your
them.
Buyer or
with the buyer. With the buyers. Because, they still want my help to be able to purchase the property. So my dilemma is, do I call the listing agent and find out? Like, what happened with their withdrawal, because I don't want to exclude him. He's a friend of mine. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So I'm kind of not quite sure where to go with this because I still want to help my buyers because there's 3 houses for them to sell that's involved with this purchase, right? So I don't want to lose that. I don't
So
know.
your fiduciary responsibility is to your buyer, right?
Right. And I don't have a
And-
buyer's agency agreement. It was just for the one property we went and saw, not the property that they want to buy now.
But they want your help on this
But
property.
they want my help on this property.
So your fiduciary responsibility will be
It's
to
my
that
buyer.
buyer,
Right.
right? So keeping that in mind, I think I would call the seller directly and ask them, like, are
Okay.
you relisting? You know, do you have somebody else? Like I saw that it was listed. I wouldn't say Chris was a friend of mine. Personally, I wouldn't say that, but
Right.
you know, are you going to relist it with Chris? Because we'll work through him if so. But if they're like, no, we're not going to relist at all right now, then you could potentially get your buyer a little better deal, right? If they're not paying a seller's agent commission. I don't know what
Right.
you'll work out for yourself, since you're going to be handling both sides of that potentially. But we got to keep in mind as realtors, like who our fiduciary responsibility is to,
Right.
and obviously it's to our client. And so if I think that, and I get it, like, believe me, I get it. Like I've been, here in Nashville doing real estate for 26 years and I have a lot of relationships. And so and we work hard. And so it really stinks when something like that happens. And then your buyer wants to buy that house and it's a good friend of yours, listing that they had. Like you want to reach out to them and you want to be able to have them included, for all the work they did before they,
Right.
withdrew. So I get that. But again, we got to keep in mind who our fiduciary responsibility is to. And there's a potential that you can get your buyer a little better deal if there's not an agent involved. So I'd find out from the seller, since it's not listed right now, I'd find out what their intention is.
Okay. So if I get the number from the buyers for the seller, just call the seller directly.
I think I would if it's not listed.
And okay.
I mean, does
The other
anybody
thing
else
is,
have any other opinion?
should I go to today's appointment with a printed buyer's agency agreement?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, and then
What you don't want to do is the buyer, they could have exchanged phone numbers. You don't know. Like you don't want them.
Right.
You don't want the seller coming in and being like, "Hey, I'm gonna make you a better deal if you don't have an agent." Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So
Right.
100%, I would be in
Okay.
that meeting today with the buyer's agent agreement. Paul.
Hi.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So I've got a question about collaboration. So I have been in.
Well, hang on a minute. Is it in line with what she's asking?
Oh, no. That's why I raised my hand.
Let's just make sure we're finished here because and then come to your question. I just want to make sure if anybody else has any other opinion other than what I just said.
Got a question, and I missed part of what you said. But if it's been if it's been only withdrawn, doesn't the listing agent still have a length of time to collect
Carryover clause, maybe. Well,
Right.
what that carryover clause typically has is if the buyer looked at it during their listing period, during the period it was listed.
Okay.
Right. And the buyer didn't, but I did. So that's where I'm kind of in that dilemma, right? Now, if I didn't have a relationship with this guy and I hadn't gone to a broker open and that's how I knew about this property and why it would be a perfect fit for my buyers, but my buyers just finally went to go drive by and take a look at it because they're
Jeez.
finally getting serious.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, so I'm like in a kind
When
of
did it get withdrawn? How long ago?
I don't know. I just know that I looked it up last night after they texted me and it's withdrawn.
You can't tell. It doesn't tell you the dates on your MLS.
I could look at it. I just didn't yesterday.
I mean, I get where you're feeling, but again,
I'm just like,
our
I don't know what to do.
responsibility. It was really, he was a procuring cause ultimately because it was his broker open that got you in the door to even tell your buyer, go look at it.
Because it's withdrawn and not expired, I would ask the sellers if they still are under contract with him.
Yeah.
And that,
Yeah.
because it's withdrawn and not expired on the MLS, I would seem to think that he might still have a contract with them, a listing agreement with them. So I would ask them, do you have a listing agreement? I mean, that's not against the law for you to ask them if they still have a listing agreement with him. And if not, then maybe you're a transaction broker in it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there's
And-
no harm either in calling the agent and asking
Look it up.
him. So let's kind of play this out. So, like, is there any harm, keeping in mind the fiduciary responsibility here? Is there any harm in calling the agent and just saying, hey, I saw I saw that,
It was withdrawn.
that it was withdrawn and, I have a buyer that's interested. Are you working with are you still working with your client at all? Are y'all going to bring it back on? And maybe just, I don't know. Man, I don't know. Like, I tend to think I'd reach out to the seller, but it's like, is there anything wrong with reaching out to the agent if you know them well? Like, what's everybody else's thoughts on that?
Well, in this case, what I did, I had an off market that had been a canceled listing because it was wintertime and they didn't want to have people tracking all through their house. But I called the sellers because it was off market, and they referred me directly back to the listing broker.
Right.
And then I worked with them and it was seamless. I mean, it was just like a regular transaction and it was still an off market. I mean, they never put it back on the MLS or anything like that. We just did an off market and everything was fine.
Yep. And that, Kimberly, is what I was thinking too. Like, talk to the seller and just say, hey, I noticed it was withdrawn. I was going to call Chris because I know he had it listed. And, it was really because of his broker open house that he did that we found this property, because I actually came through the property and then I told my buyer, and they just now got the opportunity to drive by. And then obviously, you guys were outside or you were able to show it to him. But it was really Chris's broker's open house that really fostered this, my client's interest in it, as after I went to his broker open, and, my buyer's interested and put together an offer. Are you okay if I just reach out to Chris? I mean, what's your relationship going on with him right now? And maybe just ask the seller if they mind if you just go through Chris and let them know that he was really the procuring cause that got you in front of that house at his broker.
Okay.
And
So
see
talk
how
to
the
the
seller
first, ask
responds and
him.
handles that. And if they're like, no, like, if they've had some kind of falling out or whatever, and he's like, absolutely not, I don't want him involved, then you just got to do what's best for your client.
Okay. And I'll find out more of how their conversation, the buyer and the seller, how their conversation went when they went and looked at the house. So they said it was really nice and okay. Yeah, so that has just been my dilemma all night long. I haven't slept much. I'm like, God, you don't know what to do sometimes. So appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Brian, I just want to make sure you were finished on your thoughts too with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Paul.
Okay, so I'm looking to take my business to the next level, and which I absolutely need to. And lately, I've been inundated by Krista Mayshore and all of her trainings and this, that, and the other. I spent 3 damn days on it and then found out it was a $20,000 commitment, to get all of these funnels built out, blah, blah, blah. And then I was actually jumped on by mistake one of Jeff Morrell's new agent type attraction things. And he was talking about funnels. So I got him on the phone and I was talking to him, and he referred me to Tim Hollidan because I'm in his direct downline, I believe, Stephanie Gillison and all of these others that I'm, linked under. And I'm wondering, does the Freedom Team, I know that, you want to offer all this free stuff to potential new realtors, but these, is there any way we can get our hands on these courses to actually build out the funnels for ourselves, because I'm starting to notice that, some of my competitors are actually starting to get on Facebook and doing these informative, funny videos, this, that, and the other. And I want to start building my business online through social media. And they've got it for attraction, and then they've got it for new clients.
Yep.
It just Freedom Team support us. And instead of me having to pay, once it was 20,000, and then I said, well, no, I won't, blah, blah, blah. They get it all the way down to 7,500, but it's a do it yourself type thing. Do we have the keys? Do we have the knowledge to where I can work and collaborate with somebody that can show me how to build a funnel?
So, yes. So did you talk to Tim after Jeff recommended?
I've texted him 3 times, called him another time. I haven't heard back from him at all. And I've texted him the exact same message 3 times over a series of like 3 or 4 days, and I'm just kind of lost now because I haven't heard back. And
where did you come in? Like, who brought you in initially?
Who brought me in?
Yeah, who's your sponsor?
The Freedom Team?
Yeah, in the EXP.
Oh, in the EXP. That was back in 2018. I've been with EXP ever since this, so I've been with them.
Who's your sponsor, though?
Yeah, who sponsored
my
you?
sponsor was, she's no longer with EXP. So if you drop it down, it goes down, Jay Nelson.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm under that line, Jay Nelson, Kristen, or Gillibrand and all of that. So Jay Nelson was the guy that I watched that video from, like I said, my other sponsor. I can't even think of her name because as soon as I onboarded, she jumped off and went back to Keller Williams. Yeah. So
oh, give me your number.
Lindsay
Let me just
Porter,
call you after. Yeah. Let me just
my
call
number?
you. Yeah.
425.
Hang on a second. I mean, because there are a couple of different ways, that you can do that.
And I can answer, I guess, one of the ways, Kelly, Kathy, if you're okay with it, with what he's trying to do.
But hang on a minute. Let me get his number. 425.
260.
Yep.
5338.
Yep. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah. So Paul, what a lot of the agents that are coming on board the Freedom Team that are utilizing the funnels, it's because, like Kathy and Jeff and Tim and several of them are all paying $1,500 a month to use the funnels to attract agents to use them for production. But since somebody didn't bring you in on the first level who's using the funnels, you can utilize the funnels, any of them, as many as you want, 500 down, 400 a month.
Okay, I heard something about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, Paul, look at it and I always say, because I use it to recruit. I just had another Zoom this morning. The lady loved it. I'm getting her on another Zoom next Thursday. Think about that. So $5,300 for the year, dude, you're going to have usually within 30 to 60 days, multiple under contract, buyers and sellers. A lot of people are having their first closing 60 to 90 days. A lot of people start having a closing a month after that. So you get started, good chance you're probably going to have 7, 8, 9 plus closings in the next 12 months for $5,300. Totally.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down with that. And again, Jeff did mention that. I kind of like slipped my mind that he did mention. Is it through Michael Reese or something like that?
Yeah,
that's who we partnered up with. Is Michael Reese?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's who each of us have partnered up with.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And now, have you implemented any of these things and strategies? Is anybody else in the group?
I utilize it to attract agents right now. I don't have the system set up to use the funnels paying the $1,500 a month, but I've already done 2 with Jeff. I've got one that I'm getting ready. If it goes through, I'll do with Kelly, and I've got Kathy. All of these people that are using the funnels, you can still either co-sponsor with them if they're not in your line up or down. If they are, you can always do what's called an FLQA sponsor, but you can utilize those funnels yourself for the production. That's what you're wanting to do for production, right? Not attraction.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, we can get the whole thing set up. And I would say go through Tim. If you're below him, he'll set you up. And again, it's just a 500 down, 400 a month. Support has been awesome. They got now support 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. They've added 2 more sets. Monday and Wednesday have a different time, and Tuesday, Thursday, because so many people are getting set up on it. A lot of support and stuff. It's generally 7 to 10 days for them to get the funnel set up on whichever one you use.
Yep.
They set it up for you?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They get it all set up.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
it's all
huge.
set
That's
up.
huge value. That's huge.
Yep.
Okay.
What I always tell people, Paul, be very transparent. It takes you about 10 to 12 hours to go through all the training, right?
That's
Yeah, we
fine.
got the
Yeah.
heads nodding. Go through all of it. Otherwise, you're going to keep asking questions and be lost going, well, how do I do this? And people are going to go,
Yeah.
well, that was in this video right here. So I
Right.
always tell people 10 to 12 hours, and
Yep.
then you go film your first video for your ad. And then
Yep.
if you really want to hit on all cylinders, don't have to do them all at one time, but start doing some YouTube videos. So example, if you're doing new construction, find some of the new construction areas around you, go out and film a couple short videos on some different homes, school districts, whatever. You start to put those on YouTube. And what really makes it hit on all cylinders, if you've seen the testimony from James and Maris, they moved from Seattle to San Francisco, brand new agents, no sphere, got their license, did the new construction funnel, but did exactly what Michael said to do. They made 12 YouTube videos right out of the gate. They put up their ad, and then they began to go out and do like one new video a week. $409,000 GCI in 12 months. Brand new
First year.
agents, no sphere, no nothing.
Yeah.
It
Well, I mean,
works.
I got no problem with time commitment. I spent 15 hours in 3 days with Krishna Mashua.
Just say that. If they didn't tell you till the very end, it's $20,000. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and like I said, it was a do for you. I mean, she wants to send pizza boxes to every, CMA that you do, and with all these little coasters and QR codes. I mean, it looks wonderful. And as a matter of fact, Kyle, what's his last name? Whistle. Okay, you know Kyle?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah.
does that and he says that before he even goes on a listing presentation, he knows everything about them because he sends them a packet. And then whatever they're looking at, whether it's speeds and feeds and data and this, that, and the other, that side of it, like market reports and this, or is it lifestyle, whatever, he has it set up to where he knows how long they watch the video, and which ones they spent the most time on. So he knows ahead of time, okay, this guy's an engineer, this guy's all about speeds and feeds. That's what I'm going to talk about when I go into the listing appointment. I mean, this is brilliant stuff, and so I got really energized, and I was like, okay, I have got to do this because I do have just a couple. I live in a very small community. It's the bedroom communities of, say, the Seattle East Side, which is all tech. Okay, we got Amazon, we've got, we got Microsoft and Expedia and all of these, we got Facebook and Google and everybody out here. And so almost everybody works from home. And so I got these little niche communities like North Bend. I live in Falls City, but nobody in Falls City is doing it. So median value of any home on the market is about 1.2 million. Period. I mean, even little 2,500 square foot homes, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, go for $1 million. Because everybody wants to leave the East Side, which it says on my name, Seattle East Side and Snoqualmie Valley. The Snoqualmie Valley is a very eclectic community, and there's crap tons of money out here. So I want to get on their level and start actually doing these things, actually sponsoring, because that's what you have to do, don't you? You have to actually sponsor some of these videos to get them out to the community.
It's through Facebook ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sponsor. Yeah.
So, yeah. So the videos are everything is created. Well, the funnel ads created for you, right? So all of that is created, but then you go, as Sean mentioned, and go shoot some content in your area, right? So there's about 14 different funnels that they have already built out. So you get to choose which one you really want to focus on. A lot of people, if there's new construction in their area, that's one that's working very well. And so then your videos you would be shooting would be on new construction properties, right? Like,
Right.
let me walk you through this model. This is the home you can get here. And, the East Side in the area of Seattle on the East Side for $1 million or whatever would be appealing to a potential buyer, right? Or the majority buyer, right? Like if you shot a video in a price range or an area that was most appealing. So what they recommend is putting 10 or 12 videos together. so that you have a whole playlist. So when
Right.
someone reaches out to you about and one property, then you can send your whole playlist of all, hey, you may have some interest in some others. Let me send you some, playlist of, 10 or 12 videos that I shot that are all in X area. Right. And
Right.
so then now they're watching and absorbing your content, getting to know you, right? All of that through your YouTube videos. So it
Yeah, I've been
really
through
works
that whole.
best if you get 10 or 12 of them shot and have that playlist set up.
Yeah, I also spent a multitude of days with Levi Lassick, and showing how you walk through a neighborhood.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what 100 or 1.2 million will get you in
Yep.
this
Yep.
neighborhood and this kind
Yep.
of thing. And yeah,
Yep.
we're going through an expansion on this side of town where they're starting to crack open a lot of new construction projects.
Perfect. Yeah.
Everybody's
Perfect.
pissed off about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the neighbors,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of interest. And
Yeah.
so, yep, that's kind of where I
Yeah.
need to
See,
head.
the
So
new construction funnel probably would work perfect for you, in
Yep.
this scenario.
Hey,
So,
Paul, did you see yesterday's mastermind training?
no, I did not. I was
Oh my gosh,
completely booked out.
phenomenal. The
Yeah.
guy is dominating not just new construction. He literally finds it early on, literally when they're just starting with the dirt.
he finds the dirt. He finds the dirt.
And he walks you through how he basically dominates that entire new construction area even before they start building.
Yeah.
It was an incredible, truly amazing training.
So
And
basically a start to finish type video.
you got it. But he gives you the verbiage on how to separate yourself from all the other agents because he was given so many examples that he's walked into on new construction sites where a lot of times a brokerage will throw their new agents over there and they're just don't have the skill set and the ability to do the things he walks you through, but he gives you the exact verbiage that how he introduces himself to the builder himself and stuff. I know Jeff was on there yesterday. I caught about 80% of it, but it was awesome. You work that in conjunction with the new construction funnel, and I think you could dominate. Totally.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you know how to pull that training? Do you have it downloaded to put it onto the site, the YouTube
From yesterday.
from yesterday?
I mean, we've got it in the Zoom account, but
Yeah, I don't know how to
Andy-
get into it when I'm logged into it.
Andy will have it up tomorrow. It'll be
Oh,
up.
is it Andy Hollis that's doing it, or?
He's the one posting all of our trainings. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so you
So
just
go
got him
into
on
the-
a schedule, and so it'll be up. It'll be up by tomorrow. Maybe
Okay, cool.
today, but by tomorrow for sure.
So go
Paul
into
is
the
a-
Freedom Team, the Freedom Team. It'll be two places. You can go look on the Freedom Team YouTube channel or go into the Freedom Team Facebook group. And by the way, if anybody's not on the Facebook group, make sure that you have joined the Freedom Team. It's under community, Freedom Team community. But the training will be posted there as well, either later
Perfect.
today or tomorrow.
Thank you. And Jeff, the number you gave me for Tim Holland, that actually just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. And then I sent him like 3 texts and I haven't heard back. I'm really interested. Kathy brought it back up. That's what I actually wanted to talk to him about. I forgot was that getting in with the Michael Reese funnels, getting in and buying into it and actually having that built out and run crazy with it.
You might check. I know
Yeah,
Tim just had shoulder surgery. I know he's been out of pocket for the last week or so, but I mean, so that might be part of it. But, and as I'm seeing you on here, Paul, it reminds me, because I know you've been trying to get a hold of me. I apologize.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm so sorry. I mean, I realized as soon as I saw him, like, oh shoot, there's Paul. I got to duck out. I've been I didn't mean to. I've been going 10 directions here, but I do have some time this afternoon if you want to get on the phone, because I'm happy to talk to you about that one video. There's ways you could work different things like that, to help with any of it. So anyway, so.
Yeah.
Do you have my direct cell number, Paul? Because that's definitely the best.
Let me see now. But I have been, I have you in here, but I think it might just be because I keep getting the auto text for the.
You're in my funnel, basically. That's all it is. I mean, so that's
You can
kind of
go to
even
our
to see
website and get all the phone numbers too, Paul. If you go to that freedomteamsport.com, we've got all our phone numbers, emails, and everything there as well.
I got 719-748-6784.
Okay, so that's the number with the funnels, because you have to have a separate number. Let me give you my direct cell number. Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. Let me get you in here.
Just a better way to reach me. I get everything through that, but it will take me.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, go ahead.
719-321-0335. So you can text me there, and it will just stay on my phone and remind me. I usually don't. If I see a text come in, and I won't even open it, so it reminds me, hey, when I'm done with this meeting or whatever, to give Paul a call. I just forget, man. I'm telling you, I'm going 10 directions.
Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. If you click it, you need to write it down or put a note or something.
No, got to have it on your thing.
All right.
Lynn, you had raised your hand. Did you have a question?
Y'all answered it. I was just trying to see where I could go and look at yesterday's meeting because I missed it.
Okay. Yeah, it was really good.
It was excellent. And what he did was, it makes sense, like to find like a local builder that's doing like 4 or 5 homes a year or whatever, just, and go talk to them and, hey, I want to work with you. I could help bring buyers out to your properties, and I can help market and do some different things, because they're not marketers, they're builders. And, we get in there, if you can hit it off with them, and he has a contract that he does with them, even if you want to go that far. But all of a sudden you help them with those 5 homes they're doing next year. And next thing you know, now you find a piece of dirt that, hey, what about this? And maybe, we could do 20 homes here and I could help you do it. And, and he's just built up like that, where now he's doing just, hundreds of millions of dollars.
What was his name? What was his name? Because I remember seeing we had a meeting, and it was like many, many moons ago, but it was all about a guy that has all the scripts and all these things for new construction specifically. He would tell you exactly what to say to the builders and help.
TJ Martin's his name.
TJ Martin was the guy yesterday. We had a training a couple years ago, a guy who used to work at a new construction sales office for years, and now he's a regular agent, and had a really good training on how to, what the builders are really looking for, what the salespeople are looking for. And
so it's TJ Martin?
TJ Martin. Yeah.
And will that be the keywords that I can search for that video once you
It'll be right at the top tomorrow. If you go into the Freedom Team site, it'll be, or later today, it'll be right up at the top, because it'll be one of the later things posted. So, yeah.
Perfect.
So,
may I ask a question, Jeff and Kathy? So you guys were on there yesterday. So if I have a prospect who I've already shown the webinar to, right? We're getting ready to get on with the Partner With Me video next week. I'm sitting here debating, do I send that video training when he gets up and running tomorrow? Because I guess what's going through my mind is somebody could watch that and go, well, heck, I don't even need the funnels. Now that you give me this strategy, I'll just go and do it this way. What do you think? Part of me is going, do I send that or not? She may look at it and go, wow.
What do you mean?
So they've already watched the webinar that you did, right? Yeah. And now I've got a follow-up next week with them to watch the Partner With Me video. And then I watched the training yesterday. I'm like, do I go ahead and send that over to this lady who just watched the webinar, loves what she's seen, just to give her, because part of me is a little scared going, man, she may watch that and go, well, heck, I don't have to spend any money to do this. Why would I spend money on the funnels?
I think I would give her, it's a whole different deal. I would give her the partner video for sure. Show her all the stuff that we're doing.
Because that's showing you all the stuff the Freedom Team's doing. Yeah.
So you would go ahead and send that video when it's ready? Go ahead and send that to her?
No, I wouldn't.
I would hang tight on it.
I would do the partner video.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just hang tight until she's watched the Partner With Me. Okay. That's kind of where I'm at.
And, then once she's, if she's interested in that, just say, hey, and especially if she joins you, I'd say, look, we have this video too. I want you to be able to watch that. And that's another angle you can go, right? If you choose to, but I would just probably stick with, to Jeff, what he was saying too. I'd stick with the partner video and go that route. I think just in the
very niche piece.
That's what I'm saying.
There's going to be this many agents that actually do what TJ is doing.
In the big picture thing, it's going to be just so select.
That's a long-term play.
That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm going to send that out in the newsletter that I do next week.
Yeah, it was really good.
Just value, whatever. But it's no different than any other niche. I mean, you got Aaron Novello with 140 deals with probate. Well, again, that's just a very specific thing, but it's a great value add for those that want to do it.
Yeah.
But,
if you want to have a niche like that, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, I apologize. I was late. I was on with Bill on another Zoom, whatever. And I got to get off here in about another 2-3 minutes because I do have a webinar coming up here that I got to get ready for 10 o'clock.
So why did you even come on, Jeff?
Yeah, I just want to come in and say hi, grace you all. Is that shirt a bad shirt to wear on a Zoom? Is it like kind of crazy looking?
No.
It's like a bowling
I like
shirt.
it.
Is it
Looks
a
like it's
bowling
like
shirt?
yeah. It's anyway.
It's fine.
What'd you say? Is it a bowling shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
All right, let's see
My
your shoes.
PBA
Are
my
you matching with
PBA
your?
days.
Yeah.
You got your bowling shoes on as well.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Hey, if you, Jeff, just a reminder, man, when you get off it, if you can, pop on my other Zoom. We'll have watched your Partner With Me video today. You've got your 1 o'clock, so do I. Afterwards, it
Today?
means that
Yeah, I
if your
forget why I
strategy
don't
call
know.
didn't go too long,
I live
poke
and
your
die
head
by
and we're
my
going to
couch.
watch. And she's already confirmed with me. She's already watched the webinar.
That's not
We're getting
today.
on-
You said tomorrow.
No, that's today. At
No.
2 p.m. today. So we'll be done watching your video by 2:30. I thought you and I went back and forth on that. No, is that?
Okay, y'all take this offline. Look,
Yeah.
We're going to get back to. We're going to get
Well,
back
being he's getting
to.
ready to jump and he'll be slammed. Are you
Yeah.
available around that 2:30, 2:45-ish today?
Oh shoot! You said yeah. Wait. Sorry.
All right, y'all text.
Go
one
ahead. Go
another.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, because we got 9 minutes left, so I just want to make sure we've had some other people pop in. Like if anybody's got any questions that they came in specifically to ask. Did we just lose Jeff?
No, I'm here.
Okay, I was like, I didn't mean.
What'd you ask me? I'm
No, I
texting
was just
Sean.
asking if anybody
Sean,
else.
I just texted you what you texted me. You said
Oh, I'm looking at it. Yep. Okay, well,
Sorry,
that's
not to-
excuse me. That's another one. Like I said, I've got freaking.
You didn't
12
tell me anything
words
about
I'm
today.
sorry, that was my bad.
Whoops,
text me about today, and I'll let you know if I can do it.
Okay, cool.
You haven't texted me anything about today.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was. You're right.
Sorry. Chrissy's like,
Bill, it's good to have
together,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Kathy. Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy. Did you just pop on, or did you have anything that you wanted to bring up?
No, Jeff and I were on a Zoom that went kind of long talking to a gentleman here in Orlando, and it was really good. But so I was like, thought I'd jump on as soon as we were done, which is why we popped on at the same time.
So, Bill, was that a three-way? Was that a three-way? Okay, cool. And those are still available, right? If I get somebody and I need a little bit of back, a little
100%.
Yep.
support. Cool.
Always.
100%.
Good to hear.
And it's a valuable tool, Paul, even if like we've done three-way Zooms and calls like back and forth. I mean, it's one of those things, I just love having, and it was so great because Jeff just made a great connection with this guy. And it just is always good for them to see someone else as well.
Oh, sure.
And to hear that it's more than just my bald head trying to talk to him about EXP, So that was good. Jeff, you were awesome, brother.
No,
That was
thank you.
amazing.
It was fun. I always love doing it. It was good talking to him.
Yeah. Sean's confirming if his Zoom was for today or tomorrow.
No, he's like
both. I got to both of them.
he's
John's confused.
he's been making a lot of calls. So for anybody that's on a side note that's doing agent attraction or interested in that, Sean has been doing live calls. You're doing that on Tuesday and Thursday, right, Sean?
Yes, I'm only gonna do it tomorrow because like Zooms, I'll go from 11 to 12 Mountain Time tomorrow. But next Tuesday, I'll go 10 to noon again. Just 2 hours of just making cold calls in case you want to listen in. But it's been going unreal. I wish I'd have done this a long time ago because it's holding me accountable with a few people jumping on. Every time I've got on, I'm setting 4 to 6 Zooms in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's
he's on this Zoom link, same Zoom link.
Yeah.
Tomorrow he's going to do it for 1 hour and he's live making calls so you can hear. And then, I don't know if you're chatting afterwards with the people that are on. And then, and you're going to do it tomorrow, Mountain Time, from what hour?
Tomorrow will be 11 to 12 Mountain Time.
What's
And then
that Easter?
Tuesday-
What's that Pacific?
10 to 11.
1 hour
10 to
difference.
11? Okay.
Yeah. And then next Tuesday, he's going to do 2 hours from 11 to 1 Mountain Time.
Your time.
Get on there 3 days.
Yeah. Same Zoom link as this one.
Well,
So
you said you're Pacific, Paul?
Yes, I'm Seattle area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then
10
you're
to
9 to
11.
you're 9 to 11 next Tuesday.
9 to 11?
Yeah, because I go 10 to 12 Mountain.
Next
You're
week.
Pacific.
Tomorrow is 10 to 11 for you, Paul.
Okay.
Mountain time. Yeah, exactly.
10 to 11
Pacific. Yeah.
Pacific
Okay.
time. So if you have any interest in agent attraction, and
And
this is
and
one
I'll elaborate on,
avenue that
and
Sean
I'll
is
say this,
going.
Paul, it's all about the funnels.
Yeah.
Everything is about helping them with leads. So it's a way, and again, then all of a sudden I can co-sponsor or FLQA sponsor with any of these guys who are using the funnels for attraction. So I'm still able to talk about it. And then like Bill just did. Bill did the same thing and got Jeff on afterwards. So yeah,
Okay.
it's so far it's working good. I've just started it, but a lot of Zooms are being set, and I've already had 2 good Zooms. Now we're going to the Partner with Me video on the next Zoom.
Okay. No, totally. Can I get my hands on those Zoom videos or not?
Yeah, here I'll put them in the chat. And
Okay.
Kathy, put yours in, dear, if you've got your webinar and your Partner with video, and I'll put Jeff's, Kelly's, and Tim's in here. Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, these are awesome. Ask Bill, the moment you finish watching them, you're like, oh my gosh, if agents could see this, and that where you're at, Bill, once you watch it, you're like, my gosh,
100%.
if an agent sees this and they're not interested, they don't have a pulse. If they're truly looking for leads, they're that good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I've been with Realtor.com off and on for years, and back in 2021, Kathy, you were talking about the height. I mean, I was getting 1,000% ROI. Spending 17 grand a year, but I was making 170 just off of Realtor. Then it just dried up, and so I locked them in again last February, and I've gotten like 10 leads. And they claim that they're just, that it's my fault.
Right. Hey, Sean, I'm going to jump off here too. I got to get my webinar set up here, 3 minutes away.
Cool.
But, if you could email me the Zoom link for today, I'll see you on there at 2:30. I could do that. Okay.
Awesome. Dude, that rocks.
Cool.
All right, brother.
Okay,
We'll
guys.
do.
Have a good day, everybody. Okay.
Good luck,
Hi,
man. Knock
Sean.
it down.
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Hang on a second. I am.
See them all in there, Paul?
Yeah, I'm getting them. Yep. Okay. I think I got them all.
Kathy, hopefully Kathy will put both hers in as well.
Yeah, I'm putting mine in there.
But if you decide to move forward with the production funnel, Paul, definitely reach out to Tim.
Oh, I'm totally down. I am so totally down with it because I have been just chomping at the bit to get involved in this. When I first got into real estate back in 2016, I was using Grant Wise's Modern Agent Mastery, building out my own ads on Facebook. And my broker literally told me, he goes, nope, that's never going to work. You got to press the flesh. And then the very next year, getting my Chairman's Club award up on stage, he's like, that beautiful buffet, I can't eat any of it because I'm too full from eating crow from this asshole over here. Because I had 419 leads and did $4.7 million in sales in 6 months. And it was all from creating my own Facebook ads. Well, now I think funnels is where it's at.
I mean, I think everything's going to funnels now for everything, for production, for everything. So that's why I'm excited, for those of you guys that are getting the production funnels set up and rolling, to hear what your results are coming through with those, because we've heard some good testimonials prior. So I'm excited for some of these Freedom Team members that are just starting to implement these cash cow funnels to get some testimonies from you guys. So I'm excited about it. Yeah. All right, guys, girls, y'all have anything else?
All been good. Thanks, Kathy, for just a lot of great feedback you were giving today. So thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. And
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
see you
Good to
guys.
see you all again.
Jump on with Sean tomorrow. Again, if you have any interest in agent attraction, listen to his live calls. Otherwise, we'll see you. We've got a guest speaker next Monday, right? You're not doing the live calls Monday.
Correct. Yeah. Vic DeCaro. Yeah. We've got a
Vic is awesome. Yeah, she's
I'm going
great.
to confirm with him here in the next day or two. So let's hope no
Vic is a girl. She's a lady.
I think you might be right.
Yeah. No, I know her. It is. It's BIC, Vic.
Yeah. To set these up, Bill, I got to call 20 of them to find 4. I mean, it's crazy.
I know.
It really is.
To try to get
I probably
people
spent 3 hours trying to set up November. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Sean,
Yeah,
on a completely different topic, I had a Zoom with my New Zealand agents that I'm referring a client to in outside of Auckland, New Zealand.
Yeah.
And they're going to have me come and do a rev share training on one of their Zooms for all the New Zealand EXP agents. So
Sweet.
Nice.
I know it's kind of cool.
That's very
So-
cool. When are you doing that?
I don't know. They're setting it up. So
Wow.
when he found out, I'll fill you in on that, but
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. So
Yeah. If you need,
Yeah,
need
I'm the
assistance
first-
to help, let me know, dude. That sounds
I'm
awesome.
the first stateside EXP agent to have an internal referral to New Zealand from the United States. So there you go.
What hopefully happens after that, Bill, they love it so much they go, can we fly you out?
That would be
Yeah, that would be so awesome.
I'll tell
That
them,
would be
I'd really
cool.
rather do this live. If you guys want to just get me there.
Yeah, I'm
100%.
in. Yeah, that would be so fun.
So there you go.
Love it.
Awesome.
All right,
Congrats.
everybody. Y'all have a great day.
All right,
We're
guys, you
here
too.
for
Bye,
you.
y'all.
All right,
Reach
thank you,
out
gang.
to any of your support team with Freedom Team. We're here to help you guys.
Thank
See
you,
y'all.
guys.
Thanks,
Peace.
everyone.
Thanks, Kath.
Thanks. Bye.